Hello, everybody! I know the rain is still going and I haven't quite sorted things out, but I'll be ready in a second. Oh my goodness. Oh right. Oh darn, I forgot to fix the freaking spooky warning. I need to work on my little spooky warning before we get to start reading, but okay. Hello everybody! Last time we were here, this is what my little spooky warning said. Whenever we read SCP, I have a little trigger warning at the ready. But that is not what ours is anymore. So there we go. Hello! Hello! Ooh! Everybody's starting to... 8% love between turd and cage? That's so sad, you guys. No! Got a 3 turd? Oh, that's sad. You're gonna leave now? But you got first. You gotta stick around for your redeems, at least. Oh. Weird. Sorry. My arm feels funny. Just like a little twitch was there. Yes, if you need eeps, go eeps. I know it's your job. You won't disappoint me. I want you to look after yourself. We were telling this to Dawn in the earlier stream. You has to look after yourselves. Sure, you got triple bad rolls? Well, you got 42% Riz. That's not so bad. And you chose to love Cage, but that was really bad. We had someone who had even worse rolls. A new guy, Wade, that showed up last stream. His rolls were so much worse. So much worse. They were all around the 8. They were all that bad. It was so sad. 13 Riz to nuriakea? Ah, darn. Oh, uncool. It is. That was. Okay, I need to fix up the spooky warning. I have the trigger warning here. Okay, what did we say before? I forget. When I was trying to fix it, I tried to like save one version of it, but then they just match the same thing. That's something about OBS, but anyway, what did we say? We said something like, I am reading these. I know that that's one part of it. That it was like, I read these for the first time. But then also it was these stories are how about that? Is that okay? Do you think that will work? 5243. Is that what we were reading last time? I don't remember. This one is a bit different. I should pull up what we were at. Anybody that thinks we should change that, I forget exactly what we have, but I think that that covers our trigger warning pretty good. Ooh, DJ's 20. Nice roll. Okay, I think this works. Tell me if we should change it, but okay, there we go. Dr. Fleischworm. Who's Dr. Fleischworm? Can't see, but I've got one eyebrow this way up. My motto doesn't do eyebrows terribly well, but I can do eyebrow dance now. Little bit of eyebrow move. Just can't have them do separate. Okay. was the one who recommended this one. This was a nuriakea. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we're reading. What is the name that was in here? It's called the Washington Virion, I guess. Let's get this up. It's not called SCP. We're over at Global Occult Coalition. Dun dun dun. It's just 'cause you already rolled, didn't you? You rolled 11, nuriakea. We have a harsh cooldown. You can only roll the once. You got 11. I know we've got a strict rule for here. But hey, it's your story we're reading, and it's a big long one, so it's all you. This is the Global Occult Coalition instead of the SCP. nuriakea, I just said. You can't roll again. It's a very harsh cooldown. You can only roll pretty much once. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's slow. It's all good. No, there we go. We are reading. Oh. We're reading your recommendation. It's not. Yeah, it's not the normal stuffs. This is. Here we go. Crime. What an interesting command. We do not have a crime command. It's Global Occult Coalition instead of SCP. So this is it's interesting. They've got like a pentagram for their symbol, so that's interesting. Yes, it is. Well, wait, no. Not 9818. You told me 9817. Right? Did I mix it up? Let's go back to the Discord. It's probably in the Discord. Last nuriakeas. No, it'll be a little bit further back. Oh no. Oh, there it is. I saw it. 9817. Blue Buster, Mendel, Shelly, Renegade. That one. We're going there. Okay. Put that away. It is. It's that one. Can't sleep now. Must tuck people. No, you can tuck yourself in. It's okay, DJ. It's okay. It's important to look after yourself. I would rather that you are good and at the ready for tomorrow, as opposed to overdo yourself today. You had a very long day. You said so. So I would prefer you look after yourself, please. Slap SCP-999. A good slap, good slap. But it's your job, and you're allowed to call in sick. I don't actually pay you, so, you can go. I guess we'll have somebody else do it. Look, Fett tucked you in. Fett can take up the role for the day. No one will steal your job forever. You say, okay, fine, good. Okay, take care, DJ. I hope you eat well. Hope you feel better tomorrow and it's not so too much, But okay, so this is a very long story that we'll be reading. KTE 9817. And we're probably gonna break like twice in it. It's really long. Basically, I'll just kind of like wait till somebody say it's time to go, and we will do that. But because it is so long, what the hell, you nuriakea? No. Typo. Aggressive. Wow. The person that likes SCP just suggested we euthanize. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead with a couple of redeems. We're gonna do the keys and the humming, and I want to just do a little town thingy, and then we're gonna jump into the story for a little while. And it'll be kind of in between things. It won't be a very clear line, but it's a long thing. I'm gonna say maximum an hour at a time. Then we have to. Oh my goodness, we got a raid. Hello, raid. It's from the Foxy Shroom Witch. Hello again, Foxy Shroom Witch. Hello, Shroom Raiders. Welcome in, buddies. It's good to see you. Hello. Wow. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How goes it, everybody? Oh my goodness, holy hello, raid. Yes. Thank you for the shout out given. Everybody go check out Shroomies. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Go check out Foxy Shroom Witch if you'd like. Please, please, please. This is not our first time seeing them. We gotta show the love. But hi everyone. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a little tradition for our new followers. So we're gonna have to drop some little dances. What dance am I gonna drop today? I think I'm gonna drop some parrots. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, sorry. It's a new tradition we're doing. We have a couple of traditions, but I gotta say thank you for the follow, Goldie Games. Because you got 2 S's. But everybody else, be sure to show your love. Drop a little dance. Maybe a dance frog emote or any dancing emote you want to do. We just like to have a time. Oh, nice. No rave, real banky. Yeah, there we go. Look at yours. Yeah, you guys got it. You guys got it. Okay. Well, we haven't even jumped into our story, and I thought I was about to kind of undo. Like, this is really the very, very, very start of my stream, you guys. I'm going to do a couple of triggers first, and then we're gonna have a very long SCP. It's probably the only one we'll read tonight because it's a long SCP. But we'll break probably every hour, maybe every 40 minutes or something to do redeem so that it's not too much. But yeah, and technically this isn't an SCP read. It's KTE something. It's from the Global Occult Coalition, so basically the competition, the other guys. So if you're a big SCP fan, it's still in the same world and everything, but it's a little bit different. Yeah, psych occult. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna do just a couple of redeems. It's just the ones that are already gone through, and if you want to do something else, we'll do those at the next break. And any of my newbies, by the time we get to our next break, you're probably going to be able to pay for them just fine. But if you are new, and you really want to see what a redeem is, you can request it, and you don't have to have the ribbits for it. It'll be okay. I'll do it probably, unless you all request something that is probably a little too much. Oh yes, DJ, go ahead, go eep, go eep. So okay, the first thing I'm going to just okay. I'm having a soda because I has no caffeine. And okay. Can you hear the little bubbles? They're very quiet. I can do this. I'll bring the mic way up. Okay. It's still very quiet. I need a cup. It has no cups. Oh, this I do. The mug. You could kind of hear the bubbles. Anyway, okay. Okay, I wanted to have fun. Drinkies? Yeah, just a Dr. Pepper. I will pour more because I have lots of room in the thing. There you could hear the bubbles better. Okay, anyway. I used to do bubbles more for the sounds, but I don't do it very much because I don't always has the caffeines. But anyway, okay. Now I'll do keys and humming before we start the very beginning. You respect that choice. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad. If Ignis Marble was in here, they'd be like, but where's the barbecue Pringles and root beer? And I'm like, sometimes I do has the barbecue Pringles, but I don't have root beer. I literally just get this so that I have the caffeine because I'm not a coffee person, and teas because it's warm makes me want to sleep, so it doesn't help. Yeah, DJ says to hydrate, and I will choose water first. You say burb? Do you mean like burp? Or like a bird? Burb. I like burb, B-I-R-B, burb. Them. Barbecue Pringles are the best. Pringles, you can't deny the truth. Burp can't spell. No worries. Hi, Casey Kaylee. Hello, hello. Little head pato. I remember this from before, and I remember recommending you get a carbonation machine, like for sparkling water. I still say you should. Yeah, I should, but I don't like sparkling water. I have to get a bunch of stuffs. Not drink sparkling water. If anybody's watched Ted Lasso, I'd be like the Ted Lasso bit where they like give him sparkling water and he's like, water, and then he's like spits it out immediately because he's like, the fuck is that? Even when he's expecting it, he just spits it out. It's so funny. Okay, I'm so distracted. Let's get some freaking keys and humming and then start our story, huh? Let's do that. Okay. Not Carrie's, keys. Okay. It's keys time. Doop boop boop ba doop. Yeah, I should. Barbecue chips? You say icky? Turd. You've disappointed me. You've disappointed Goldie Games. And he's not here right now, but you've disappointed Ignis. I mean, really. Okay, here's keys. Okay, there was our keys. DJ, I said that I was just gonna do a couple. Okay, but you're going to bed. Okay, maybe you'll get the tappies. Maybe. I don't really have a thin piece of metal, I was thinking, but then I was looking around. That was me doing all the looks, and then I was like, the paper guillotine. I could do it on that. So maybe we'll do tappy taps on the paper guillotine, because it's a metal and it's fun. Jay on Twitch, I've already got humming redeemed, and I'm not gonna do any more before the next. Like I'm gonna do the story after the tappy taps. I'm doing humming and then tappy taps, just so you guys know. So if you redeem something else, it'll be for after. Just letting you know, just so that you're aware. You gotta. I'm already gonna do the one set of humming, so that is still gonna happen. It's gonna not be yours. Yours will be in a little bit. It'll be all good. Okay. And then, yeah, Turt for those chips. At least you guys agree on sour cream and onion. And then the cheese / cheese and onion. You guys will probably have fun. Okay. Let's do humming. Let's do that. Okay. Alrighty. Get back. Okay. I'm jumping in the middle there, aren't I? I don't remember how the start of this is gone. I don't know where my brain is. Okay. Okay, there we go. You only get cereal or cheese on your breaks? That sounds very no fun. Can't even get any other meals unless we're 05. That sounds like you don't live well. Sorry to hear that. Does the cereal contain any onion? Cheese and onion? I was worried about, dietary requirements. Do you get any sort of protein? Vegetables? I guess, yeah, just from the cheese and milk, that little tiny bits for the protein. Oh no. Oh. Aha. So very, very nutritional value in your foods that you're allowed. And I'm guessing when you say cheese, it's just like a wheel or a slice of cheese, just a little. Wow. That's sad. Okay. we're doing the tappy taps now. Let's see. Let's get that. Ah. Why do I need to go eep? Why do I need to go eep? What you saying? Now they banned us from using that SCP. Yesterday someone stole organs from another. Oh, my god. Hi, Doctor. Doctor. No, I was gonna say Dr. Mead, but you are Mr. Dead. I misread. Oops. At least the cheese is slightly edible. Only slightly! Yay! If you ignore that. No! Oh. I thought they at least treated their researchers nicely. Really, though, like, the SCP Foundation is... I thoroughly dislike them now. Just a definite I hate. Okay. Whoop. Sorry, that was loud. I'll get rid of the little flappy thingies that were being loud. Those are plastic things that hold it down. I broke so much. Oh no. I was supposed to do paper guillotine last stream. Didn't I need to? Oh no. I said I would give it to some, and then I didn't. Oh, who was it? I don't. Oh no. What did I do? Was anyone here for last stream and remember me saying that I should, like, that I would do a thing for them? 'Cause I think I said I'd do guillotine for them. And then I didn't. Oh no. Okay, I feel very bad now. But I have tappies to do right now. We have no time to freak out. Okay, Raven, we can do this. Okay. Tappy times. Alright. Okay. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna sound like thunder, folks. Might sound a bit like rain on a tin roof. Interesting tappy sound, but there you go. That is the thinnest sheet of meadow that I have. Okay. Alright. You Foundation researcher, you need to get better job. Okay, this can go. I needed to not put those there, but oh well. Okay. They get tossed over on that thing. Okay. It pays what? Does it pay worth not having any health? Because not sleeping after the 106 duty and not getting fed and being in constant threat, is it really pay well? Does it really pay well, or does it just pay better than it would be if you were at another thing? Okay, so speaking of, we're gonna go ahead and do KTE 9817. I hate to break your heart, Foundation researcher, but we're reading a different group story. Yeah, we're doing GOC. Pop, pop, pop. But is it enough money to be your pay and your price of all of the stuffs? About 90,000 a year. SCP Foundation researcher, that's not enough for the bad health. That's not enough for the danger. No. 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 Friend, no. Okay, hi, El Chiquitas. Hola. I learned a word, but then I forgot it. Oops. Sorry to disappoint your little Spanish trainings. I fail. But okay, we're finally starting the frickin' story, alright? Oh boy, I hope they don't terminate those KGE things. KTE. I know the letter looks very weird, but that's actually a T. Let me show you. When I write the in all caps, that's what it looks like, and it makes more sense now, doesn't it? The. That looks like a the now a little bit. Yeah, that's a T. It's weird. I know. Okay. Anyway, here we go. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay, I don't read these. This was a recommendation. All right. Here we go. KTE 9817. Ooh, I was almost shrimping. Let's fix that. KTE 9817. Known threat entity. Oh, look at nuriakea known stuff. Wow. Hi Mask. Hello. Oh, I just see Goldie. No, I do not hablas español, not really. I know a couple of words. I know that that's what you asked. But I gotta say, we have a rule in here that's whenever you say something in another language, have the translation at the ready too. Just to include everybody else. Please and thank you. Alright. You're doing quote unquote fine. No. Friends! You deserve better! You're making me feel bad. Okay. KTE 9817. Blue Buster, Mendel, Shelley, Renegade, Armbrusteri. It's a very long name. I shortened it to just KTE 9817. It's a very long thing. But anyway, okay. Alright, from my mug of sodas, I sip. Me in pain? Then go. Please take painkillers. Take warm bath. Go bed. Maybe get a little stretching. I don't know what kind of pain this is or what it will be help. But please go rest. Lay the heck down. Turn off your brain if you can. Okay, back pain. Oh, yeah, that's no fun. Different kinds. Hang upside down. Do yoga. The good stretchies. Or yeah, maybe painkillers like ibuprofen, Tylenol, whatever. But alright, so we have the very long name. Here we go. Before we start it, it says, by order of Undersecretary General. It says, the following file describes an emergent parathreat phenomenon whose continued existence poses an active and unmitigated... My brain. Oh, Yes, and ribs still hurt from crash, right? My brain kinda... Sometimes between streams, my brain empties out everything so that I no longer remember what has happened. But anyway, I'm sorry that your finger hurt too, El Chiquitas. Welcome in, Random Moose Brains. What a name. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We have a little tradition that we drop dance emotes whenever someone joins. I've got a goofy one now. Anyways, our new friends, we drop a little dance. Welcome in, Random Moose Brains. Thank you for the follow. And then, yeah, over here we have a thing where when my brain isn't really a brain, it's bread instead of brain. It didn't work. What didn't work? Which didn't work? You did the dances. You did the good. Random Moose Brain has a little dance too. Yay! Okay, perfect. Thank you for the follow. Alright, okay, what was I saying? Raven's dance didn't work? It didn't work on the chat screen, but it's in the chat. Is there? It's just not on the screen, because I still need to figure out the 7TV emotes popping up. It's just a 7DV emote. Yeah, okay, the following file describes an emergent parathreat phenomenon whose continued existence poses an active and unmitigatable, no, it's unmitigatable, I think, danger to the collective occult legacy of all of humanity. Until a proper course of action in regards to its termination can be agreed upon in the interest of all mankind, it is to be considered the primary concern of the entire coalition at large. The entire Council of 108 is required to read the file below. Oh, this is different. Instead of you have to have this clearance to be able to, this one is you are required to. So that's interesting. And then it's signed High Command UNGOC. I don't know what the UN stands for, but I'm guessing somebody up high of the GOC, which is what this is, the Global Occult Coalition. GOC. Oof. Okay, so threat entity database entry. It is threat ID KTE 9817 Blue Buster Mendel Shelley Renegade Armbrusteri, or the Washington Virion. And the words that those spelled is Basra. I don't know if that's important, but anyway. Okay, so authorized response level is NA. It says non-applicable, but then in brackets it says pending classification. We're waiting to get that figured out. Why can I not hear myself? I don't like this. Oh, these earbuds are already bad. I don't like. Okay, anyway. Description. Threat is an artificially created, highly contagious, airborne, and bloodborne anti-thaumaturgic virion. Okay. Capable of infecting and interacting with all eukaryotic. It's spelled EUKARYOTIC. Eukaryotic organisms. Though the exact mechanism of the threat's operation remains unclear, if treated, type blue individuals that contract KTE 9817 and the rest of that words permanently lose their capability of channeling Ellen vital energy, or Eve, to conduct thaumaturgy, rendering them irreparably thaumically impotent. Okay, I forget what that word means right now. I think I have known it before, but I'm kind of like, why do we care? What is? Magic. I thought it was the like, okay, I thought it was more like mythology overall. I thought it could have included like religious-y, which I guess kind of, yeah, but anyway. Okay, magic. So the point of this, it is a thing that can wipe out your ability to magics. Alright, understood. Okay, that was a sippy sip. So far, No means available to the coalition at large have been able to cure patients of KTE 9817. Again, I'm not going to read the whole name. I'll say, oh no, it doesn't say Basra. It says, anyway, I mess up. But okay. I'll just say the KTE 9817. Alright. There's no way to cure it. That's where we were. Regular methods of combating antithomic threats and paranormal viruses seem to have no effect on the threat whatsoever. In spite of this, several niche and highly dangerous techniques, such as beryllium bras or irolite injections directly into the bloodstream, have been found to temporarily halt or slow down the rate at which the virus spreads through a subject's organism. Through a subject's organism? Do they just mean through a subject or through an organism? It just sounds like my organism. Anyway, sorry. I guess they mean like a person's body, but it sounds funny. Okay. However, all of these practices are prone to potential complications and long-term side effects. Okay. Due to the threat status as a rogue asset of the United States Paranatural Warfare Command, and there's a little footnote that's very hidden. Their footnotes being in very faint blue, it's hard to see. Anyway, it says the occult branch of the Department of Defense, commonly shortened to Pentagram, a close associate of the coalition and an official observer of the Council of 108. So Paranatural Warfare Command is that. The coalition possesses, albeit thoroughly redacted and very brief, internal reports regarding KTE 9817. All that has been extracted from these reports so far is an unclear connection between the threat and the Japan-based parascientific organization, Japan Organisms Improvement and Creation Laboratory. And that's a link, I'm assuming, to their website and stuff. And the fact that the threat's usage or modification was directly requested by the administration of U.S. President Daniel Crenshaw. I'm sorry, did we have President Crenshaw? I'm clicking that link. Let's see where it goes. It be slow, but it go. Okay, that is... It took us to a thing. And emails are inside. Oh, this is cool. It looks so real. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, I got taken to the Joycel, the Joycl that I just read. Okay, we go back. Go back to the thing. It's almost done. Okay. Then it has a little photo I forgot to read. It's just a photo of the U.S. Capitol. It says the United States Capitol as seen during the establishment of the Washington Exclusion Zone. Okay, that photo didn't help us at all though, and it doesn't help show us what this thing is. So, why is it there? Anyway, okay. Then it says further updates will be appended to this file as new pentagram, all caps as before, pentagram files regarding KTE 9817 are received, and investigations into Joycel and new research into the threat uncovers more of its traits. See external Psyche, all caps Psyche, division diplomatic requests for more information. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth that I'm late for stream. You're not late. You skipped over a bunch of me not getting to the point and getting the story started. We only just finished reading the description of our not technically an SCP thing, but I don't keep attendance. You're not able to handle that truth, apparently, because you always say this. Well, go in, Bridget. Okay. Rules of engagement. It's just rules of engagement. This feels so silly. Does not feel like it's... It doesn't feel like it's an official spooky dooky like thing. It just feels kind of silly. The timeline where that file takes place from no longer has an SCP Foundation, lol. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Nuriakea always has the further info on this. Okay. Rules of engagement. Due to the swiftly evolving nature, we do not ban people who are late for stream. Mask. Don't go starting nonsense. Okay. Due to the swiftly evolving nature of KTE 9817. Yeah, we don't keep attendance. There you go. He shocked Cage for a second. Or was Cage considering doing that? Oh, I can't tell. Okay. Due to it being very swiftly evolving. Due to that emergency, the rules of engagement are still being debated by the Council of 108 and are bound to change as the situation evolves. See Psyche records for more details. For the moment, exclusion zones have been established in key U.S. cities to ensure the realization of the third mission, and then in brackets, protection, under the supervision of the United States Global Occult Coalition Assistance Mission in United States. You're missing the in stuff. Anyway, but it's saying, then it's got all the letters for the acronym. Ungocamus. I know it's UNGOCAMUS, but it's Ungocamus. It's just weird. Okay. Known cases reported inside the zones are to be quarantined and isolated according to local procedures. KTE 9817 cases reported outside the U.S. should be handled on a case-by-case basis by local coalition branches. And now we get into these Psyche records. Here we go. In light of the immediate threat posed by KTE 9817 to international security on 06/12/2048. Ooh. This has yet to happen in our timeline, folks. And I'm guessing that this is June 12th, but it could be December 6th. I don't know. Yawned. Due to that thing, on that day, Coalition High Command has decided to summon the 19th Emergency Special Session of the Council of 108. I'm gonna be real for real, DJ. I'm not gonna stretch. It's June 12 law. Hey! You never know, nuriakea. Anything could happen. Later it'll be like, and the next day on 7/12, then oh yeah, no, that makes it clear that it's December. But anyway, people do different dates in different orders, okay? Oh, it was for Turt's birthday. I see. Bad Raven, what? Oh, I'm not gonna stretch and stuff. It's okay. You wanna know why? I just got comfy and I don't want to do a bunch of moving. Maybe I'll stretch when I take my break. That's why I'm not getting rid of it. But I'm not gonna stretch or posture check. But I'll hydrate. I'll still hydrate. I'm trying to be nice to myself. I'm not shrimping, but I'm also not sitting up straight. Exactly. I'm just being comfy, okay? I'm sorry, you stay comfy. Okay, thank you. You go eep. Go eep. Stop pushing buttons. Raven chair was naughty has been bombed with a giant hammer because my chair is being mean. It's actually very often uncomfy, but right now I found a good comfy. It will make me mad at it soon enough because it's not very comfy. But it's good for now. Don't ponk it now. It'll make it mad at me. Can't see. I can't eat because I want to watch. Oh, darn. catch-22. I hope I make you fall asleep anyway, DJ. I hope my eepiness creations am able to make you weep. Okay. Right. Where were we? They've decided to summon the emergency special session of the council. Okay, yes. Probably make me up soon. I hope so. Alright, so now we start the, first record thing. Oh. Sorry, Eep. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, the first little page of something. It's got the little logo, and then it says 19th Emergency Special Session of the General Assembly. The irony of doing ASMR is that people usually end up staying up to watch it. Yeah, the people that are fans stick around like that is so silly. I knew what you meant, DJ. You're all good. I know. I'm gonna eat. Oh, I leaned back and then you saw that I has no legs. There we go. I'll be big now. Okay. Okay, so they have their proposal at this assembly. Then we're gonna see how they vote about it. Okay. Proposal. And then in quote, I guess this is exactly what someone says or something, I don't know. Officially classify KTE 9817 Blue Buster Mendel Shelley Renegade Armbrusteri as a level 5 in brackets immediate threat parathreat phenomenon, and declare its elimination in active interest of the coalition and all of humanity. Engage in said termination via all means available to the coalition under its fivefold mission: funding World Parahealth Organization research into developing a cure, a vaccine, and further means of halting the threat's spread. And then final colon to it, also deploy coalition forces into Washington, D.C. as means of containing the outbreak. I guess so the outbreak is in Washington, D.C. mostly. And then here is how they voted. There's a little graph here that looks like the seats at a brain. I don't know, government things. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then arcs of a whole bunch of people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, dots are moving. Let's use the mouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 by 6, so that's either all of the members or that times whatever, who knows. Oh, I think that is all of them. Okay, because we have a bunch in blue, some in red, and some in yellow. In the yellow, it was abstaining from voting. It's just one line. It's just 6, they say. So just 6 of them voted for abstaining from the vote, of 5.56%. There's the red, which was against at 4.63%. Only 5 of them voted against it. 97 of them voted for it. That's our blue, and it's 89.81%. So the vote summary is motion approved. And it's titled the UNGOC/ESGA 19009 voting. Vote summary, motion approved, Council of 108. Anyway, okay. Conclusion. 17/12/2048. Oh, was it June? Oh, was it June, nuriakea? Because this one, if we follow your understandings, that would make it the 17th month of the year. I wonder what month that is, since I only know up to 12. I think I was right that it was frickin' December. It wasn't Turt's birthday. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Raven's skepticism of how all the dates change around in our shitheads was right. You love date formats? So do I. And by that, I mean I hate it. Another win for Raven. Thank you, Cage. You think I'm silly for hedging my bets? I don't do it out of nowhere. I do it because I know that things be trickety. And it was being trickety on us. So yes, it was December 17th. 11 days later, the coalition forces officially entered Washington, D.C. under the leadership of Sunugui, Fire Army Chief of the Gogyo Kesha, chosen due to the organization's vast experience in neutralizing emergent thermic phenomena. As of writing, the Gogyo Kesha has begun preparations for the establishment of a Washington exclusion zone as a means of preventing KTE 9817 spreading outside the city. Further updates are pending. That was our conclusion. Oh, hi, Oni Love. Year, month, day is my preferred date format because numerically everything stays in chronological order when written that way. Day, month, year is also pretty good for that, but the people that go like this, the month, day, then year, I guess that makes sense for the way we say it verbally, but it makes difficulties. So the way they've written it right here, day, month, year, it's small to big, and so I'm not terribly mad about that. Day, month, year, when sorted numerically mixes up years, though. What? Where's our day, year, month format? No. Just decidedly no. Same to month, year, day. No. Don't put year in the middle. That's chaotic. I'm thinking of things like file sorting. Yeah, in my brain, that would still go works. It still works. Day, year, month, my beloved. No. No. I see day, month, year as perfectly fine. Why would it not? Because to me, it counts up. The smallest integer, days, is first, and then months, and then years. It makes sense to me. But similarly, the biggest, years, and then months, and then days, it work in my head. Maybe because computers don't do very nice. Mask 30, 24/7. How dare you? Month, day, year is normal for me. Yes, and you would agree with nuriakea, and that is fine. But it makes either way of them, it makes things unclear. Since but sorting it like a computer will mixes everything together like that. Yeah. Computers. Just give it a different instruction and then it'll be okay, right? No? Ugh, anyway. Okay. Oof. I'm gonna make a big burp soon. I can feel it. When I become Arch Emperor of Earth, I will make day, year, month mandatory. How dare you? That's awful. I will. Okay, who will lead the uprising against nuriakea, the Arch Emperor of Earth? Who will fight nuriakea? Year, month, day is the only way to make the computer sort it all chronologically. Well, I'll keep that in mind. But like hand sorting it makes sense to do the day, month, year too. So maybe I just like old ways. I don't know. It makes sense. It's me after all. It's better if you do month, year, day. No. Stop, you chaos gremlins. I hate it. May as well be in the aviary. Would you prefer a short month name like Jan or February? Those are good. Yeah, that's good. Hand sorting our due day, month, year. See? That's why. Hand sorting. That's why I like it. because I'm old-fashioned. Okay, a statement, the next little file thing. A statement from the 5 Elements Association delegate. It's got a very similar but slightly different logo at the top of it from the Council of 108 paper, which was a pentagram inside a pentagon. Well, no, it was a pentagram inside a circle inside a pentagon inside another circle. And this is just a pentagram inside a circle, or with a circle on the back. Anyway. Okay. It is with pride that I come before you all to say that Washington, D.C. has been secured. Utilizing the vast, albeit questionably competent, help of Pentagram assets already stationed on our site, our fire army was able to properly establish a real perimeter around the city. A curfew, and I just realized this is Earth Army Chief. That's a weird, okay, brain. Okay, thing around the city. A curfew and proper quarantine procedures are being drafted as we speak. Naturally, time is of the essence here, but it would also be unwise to act impulsively. We have already made fools of ourselves once, when we took up our arms against the freedom fighters of Silesia in spite of reason, the moment we thought we were in danger. I'm not Master Wilhelm. Under my command, this will not happen again. I don't know who Master Wilhelm is or why we need to be not them, but okay. We rise and stand against the day, year, month, arch emperor. Thank you, Cage. Okay. Still, I cannot help but worry that our measures are not enough. The situation is ... not easy. The people are certainly not happy about being trapped inside their city. It is as if they were trapped inside a cage with a feral animal, I've heard them say. The presence of a tamer certainly does not make them feel any calmer, especially because that tamer is foreign, or in the case of Pentagram, widely distrusted by most of the capital's population. Still, we've no choice but to continue our cooperation, both for the sake of the people and for the sake of our own reputation, so damaged here after the scandal in Silesia. What was that? I don't know what's happening. All of that is to say, I do not believe that what we are doing is I do not believe that what we are currently doing is sufficient. Border control is good, but it's for nothing if we allow those privileged enough to cross it in and out. We need to quarantine Washington for everybody, underlined, which includes the U.S. government and the rest of the city, until we get the situation under control. We can control a fire when it's still just a pyre, but if the whole forest bursts ablaze, we will not be able to save the trees. From Omodaru, Earth Army Chief, Gogyo Kesha. Earth Army Chief, which implies by 2048 we will have non-Earth armies in our awarenesses, which is interesting. Okay, and then they have a bigger photo than the one at the top, and it's just some gray buildings and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines that suggest 4 floors that are connected between these 2 buildings, like a little sky bridge between buildings. And it says Global Occult Coalition North American Regional Headquarters in Washington, D.C. There you go. Oh no. Oh, goodness. Okay. Now it says the next thing. It's the 19th Emergency Special Session of the General Assembly again, with their logo at the top. Another proposal, another vote image, and another conclusion. So here we go. Proposal. Fully quarantine the state of Washington, D.C. from the outside world. Establish martial law to ensure the realization of the third mission, in brackets protection, upon its populace, blocking all egress or ingress into the city until KTE 9817 can be isolated and terminated via cooperation with Pentagram. And effectively take on the role of the governing body of the city, supplanting standard U.S. governmental procedures for the duration of the emergency. And then a little, oh, brain, you can do this, semicolon, is classify further KTE 9817 activities under the newly established United Nations Global Occult Coalition Assistance Mission in United States, which is the Ungakamus. Ungakamus. Anyway, okay, so then here's the next voting. The Ungak/ESGA 19014 voting. And now we've got the blue, red, and yellow again. And I'll start from the losers again. We have in yellow again the abstain. 8 of them voted to abstain for a 7.41 percentage. In red, against. 17 of them, 15.74%. And then 83 of them voted for the 78.85 percentage to approve it. So the vote summary is motion approved. Not as many people support this, but still vast majority. Conclusion. With the help of advanced ICSUT, apportation experts. Apportation? Yeah, apportation, not apparation. Apportation experts. Additional coalition forces required for the maintenance of the capital arrived inside the Washington exclusion zone, with a footnote saying, now fully sealed for all to enter and leave, both physically and via unauthorized teleportation. Okay, so absolutely no one goes anywhere. Understood? Anyway. As of writing, it was calculated that the resource remaining inside the city will be able to support the populace of Washington, D.C. for a period of 1 month. Appropriate apportation sites which would ensure a fluid transport of required resources into the city are currently being set up by coalition experts now headquartered inside the Capitol building for the remainder of the emergency. I think they mean remainder. I think that was just a little typo. Remainder of the emergency. In spite of the success of the exclusion zone, recent World Parahealth Organization briefings show that several cases of KTE 9817 have been recorded in different U.S. cities. Darn, they didn't contain it. Footnote 3 says, chief among which are New York, Salem, and Chicago. Due to an official request on behalf of Pentagram for the coalition to halt its spread into other cities, as well as hesitance of several Council of 108 members, further operations outside the borders of Washington, D.C. are currently pending approval by the Office of the Undersecretary General. Dun dun dun. That's the end of that paper. I even yawn. Okay. Now we have a statement from the Goldbaker Rhines Delegate, another paper. They have a GR inside like one of those pretending to be a globe grid things. And then it also has a circle underneath it. Goldbaker Rhines logo. It says, pardon us for being straightforward, but we cannot help but ask, why do we remain concerned with what Pentagram wants exactly? General Bowe, or Bowie, I don't know, B-O-W-E, and by extension, the administration of President Crenshaw, seem to remain unaware of the precise situation that they found themselves in. The Kissinger Accords, a document we'd like to remind everybody President Obama signed back in 2014, gives us the full right to this intervention, no matter the concerns of national agencies. But if that wasn't enough, we'd like to remind everybody that the United States government signed another agreement with this coalition also in 2014, or to be exact, this member of the Council of 108, the Paranormal Disaster Bond Package, an official and legally binding product of Goldbaker Rhines. If we provided what our contracts morally and legally bound us to provide to New Zealand when it sunk beneath the waves in 2023, that didn't happen, right? This is definitely a different timeline because I'm pretty sure we still have New Zealand. Anyway, then we do not see why anything should stop us from providing the promised services in this situation also. In case anyone from the audience remains unaware, the audience, under the terms of the agreement, in case of emergencies such as this, Goldbaker Rhines promises its clients an official support network enacted via the deployment of appropriate coalition forces for as long as the binding emergency remains a threat. This, paired with several similar services purchased by United States citizens, also legally requiring our company to intervene directly, makes us therefore ask, why is the Undersecretary General holding back? Why are we still stationed only inside Washington? Is it out of fear of hasty action, of losing face, just like we did when we entered Silesia all those years ago? Okay, I thought that one was recent, the way they had written things, but I don't know. Just like Silesia, is it out of some mock respect for our internal democracy, or is it because of some further agendas our council was not cleared upon? Good taste and faith incline us to believe that it is, in reality, the second option. We therefore encourage Madame Alphine, or Alphine, I don't know, to hold her vote, and, in spite of 3 separate documents allowing us to take action right now, see the measures her council pressures her to take. Seize what little hope remains before even more cities call in for our help. All of this from Zareen Julia Kim, Senior Analyst, Goldbaker Rhines Insurance Group, Ltd. So I guess what that person was saying is, shouldn't we be helping other people? Can't we break these rules? Because our contracts kind of say that we can do this. If we provided our contracts bound us to anyway, okay. I'm a little bit like, what's they trying to go after? But okay, people disagree, I think, is the point. Then we've got another photo, 2 buildings. The WHO logo, I think, is what that is. The World Health Organization is what I'm saying, logo, essentially. But this one says it's the World Para-Health Organization headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, these buildings. Okay, then we have next thing, and then we're going to take a break after I read this letter, and we're going to go back to Redeems, because it's been a long time. Okay. The next paper is the 19th Emergency Special Session of the General Assembly. Again, a proposal, a vote, and another conclusion. Proposal. We exercise the legal and moral imperative to seize control of all U.S. cities affected by the KTE 9817 outbreak for the duration of the emergency. Establish zones similar to the Washington exclusion zone around appropriate areas, halting domestic transportation in and out of all zones. Call for the mobilization of ICSUT resources to establish required apportation sites inside the zones to ensure the material survival of the quarantine populace, and with the "and" not really there, it's just another semicolon, reduce travel in and out of the United States of America only to essential economical and political transportation. The voting. You know how this goes. It's the 19017 voting. Here we go. At the smallest, we have the abstainers. There are 7 that voted for a 6.48% to abstain. Then 10 or 9.26% voted against. And finally, 91 people, 84.26% voted for. And the vote summary is motion approved. So conclusion. 9 further exclusion zones, namely those of New York, Salem, Chicago, Los Angeles, Austin, Jacksonville, San Francisco, Boston, and Atlanta, have been established immediately following the approval of the proposal. I would have assumed more. Anyway, okay. Invoking the Kissinger Accords, coalition officials were able to limit air travel in and out of the United States by approximately 95%. However, in order to avoid a nationwide economical crisis, it was decided that sea travel will remain open for the foreseeable future. The World Para-Health Organization has since reported a singular, unconfirmed case of KTE 9817 identified in Isle of Portland, Republic of England. Ooh. Though coalition specialists remain unsure whether or not this case is indeed that of KTE 9817 for the sake of international safety, the patient and their entire family has been put under official coalition quarantine care. Attempts are currently being made at extending the range of coalition control into the city of 3 Portlands, which is suspected as the channel through which KTE was able to spread onto the continent. So, Republic of England. Okay. But then we've got a statement from somewhere else. It's looking like they probably took real life photos from COVID to be able to get this next one, because I see the people is wearing masks and it's looking very modern. So I'm guessing that the author used COVID photos. Okay. But okay. Now we're going to take a break, and I'm going to get to some of those redeems. Let's do those. Let's do all of that. I've got humming and singing bowl and singing frog, and I better stretch now. It is about time. I'm still pretty comfy, but it's starting to get less comfy. Ooh, did someone say mask? Yeah, like surgical masks. It's just in the next photo that we see. I'll describe it. Ooh, that was a good back crack. And no love for the other side. Oh, let me try something. Let's do that. We'll work this way. No, it's not. That side of my back is being stiffer and weird lately. Teeny tiny raven, well, she's trying to crack her back. Sorry, I just saw on the lag what I looked like while I was trying to do my back crack. It was silly. Oh, that was a good one. In the center there, I just did. And now we're doing our posture check to sit up nice and straight, even with the hoofs all crossed. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's better. Alrighties. Ooh. What we're gonna do is humming first, then singing bowl, then singing frog. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. No, you can totally pat me. No, come on. There we go. Just like I can pat you. Pats. You can give head pats. It's just that that emote is not an available one. I think it's a tier 2 one. But there you go. It's just pats or head pats. You can use either version of it. Okay. What was I? No. There was our humming, I'll say. And now I'll do the singing bowl, which I believe we talked about before I wrapped up the last stream. So that's funny. We're doing that again. Oh, I forgot to change the thingy. What am I doing? Raven, you're missing out. Okay. It was humming. But now it'll be singing bowl. Okay, and then boop. Okay, here we go. I'm being silly and just playing it back and forth on one spot. Like instead of spinning, I'll go spin, 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 and then in one spot to slow it back down. Sorry, I'm being silly. That was fun. And the vibrations went fully through my hand. My hand was also saying, ooh, just like the bowl was. Okay. Oh, thank you. thanks. My artist was Olivia 2D. She had a character that I got, and then I updated it a bit, and she worked on antlers with me so that I could have my antlers. And yeah, I don't always have to have my antlers in, so it's nice. But I always forget to. I should work on making sure my other version, the me that doesn't have antlers on the model stuffs, actually like operates. But anyway, you like singing bowl a lot, Jamaican uncle? By the way, hi. I'm glad you like it. It's a nice one. Now we're gonna do singing frog though. Yep. There we go. I'll just do. Yep. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna mute. Note. All the singings today. Yeah, a lot of the music's technically no kalimba redeemed just yet, but we'll do keys now instead. So that's good. Keys is good. Oh no, wait, what am I doing? It's not keys now, it's frog and then keys. Ugh, I shouldn't have clicked. Okay, I gotta remember keys. Don't let me forget keys. I'm doing good. How are you, Jamaican uncle? How are you doing? Gotta do this. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna use this end. Yeah, go to the frog, and I remembered keys. I gotta do keys. But Jamaican uncle, you found kalimba. If you have a specific song of mine in mind, let me know. I only do a handful of songs so far in the kalimba, so if you have a specific one in mind, let me know. And if you don't, we'll just pick one. Okay, let's do keys. Ah. Okay. Okay, there was her keys. And now I'm going to go ahead and climb back. Okay, here we go. My headphones, there we go. I was like, my headphones are being a little bit funny. The ability and inability to hear with this mic is a time. Anyway, okay. There we go. And I think I want to do this song. Alright, the one from the little bookie. Go from that again. I will go one more time because I was not great and I need more practice. Here we go. There we go. Ha ha ha. Hello, Divad. I don't know either because I thought you did, but then I don't know. I could scroll way back. No, I can only scroll that far back. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, I thought I saw you, but I don't know. I could also be mixing up right now with the earlier stream. I don't know. You did. Okay, there you go. That says you did. Okay. Oh, stretch and posture check. We just did this, and I've been doing pretty good posture since I started this redeems break. But okay, the twisties. Twist with the ups. Oh, okay, and then I go scrunch way down. Ugh. Okay. Ugh, I just want a shrimp. I just want a shrimp right now. Okay. I should do my best to never shrimp. Shrimping is sin. But okay, we're all lined up. Well, my back is not being nice to me right now. Okay, here we go. Did that, and I'll hydrate. No shrimping today. Okay, let's both that. They're nearby, but not already. Okay. Dust there. Oh goodness. How long has that been? Okay. And hose it. Let's go back to story time. Yeah, that one. Okay. Back to the story. Where were we? They voted to send out people to look after the other places. Because the scary little... the scary, infestation, no. Where it is, brain? I'm slowly losing brain. It's gonna be bred very, very soon. I'm just not finding words very easy. Disease wasn't the word I was gonna use, but it's a disease. That's the point. Okay. The disease is spreading, and it is concern. But alright, so they voted to go send people out to lock down different cities. The bread is the bread is brain. The brain is not bred just yet, but it is very, very nearly. Very nearly. It's just part bread. It's just part brain bread right now. Just in a spot where remembering words. But anyway, okay. Statement from the SIDHE, I don't know this word, SIDHE lounge delegate. The SIDHE? I'm sorry if this is a word I should know. But their statement from their lounge delegate, it's a 8-sided star, a 4-sided star with another one right behind it, offset, so it makes 8 points. All again backdropped by a circle. I feel like the circle is consistent, which is interesting. Their statement. Here we go. What we are doing isn't enough. It will never be enough unless we actually commit to it for God's sake. This is sounding a lot like 2020. Okay. I didn't hear this hesitation in your voices when you took up your arms against Celestia 10 years ago. I didn't hear this hesitation in your voices when you decided to do whatever it took to save magic when the impasse came 10 years earlier either. So why is today different? Whatever the impasse is about our timing, since this is 2048 and then 10 years is 2030. Anyway, okay. So why is today different? Why did you pretend that our work now is anything but cowardice? We here at the lounge are in the business of keeping it tight. Keeping it tight. Keeping tight notes on our history and legacy. Oh, goodness, Raven, that's one that they'll probably go clipping. Anyway, okay. Keeping tight notes on our history and legacy, so let me spell it out for you as clearly as I possibly can. We haven't seen a danger like this ever since the impasse came. If this thing gets out of control, which it already is starting to, we will be looking at a total thaumic collapse of society within months. Months. I think we can survive without magic, since our world, survives without magic as far as we're aware. The peoples be living just fine without it. I don't think that they would. I mean, Vi and I would attest that we still needs it. But anyway, this is so funny with everybody in this world, their little other world. There are people losing who they are on the streets. There are thousands of them, and every single hour you refuse to give this project all your might. Every single hour the office of the Undersecretary General refuses to authorize appropriate measures. They face danger on a scale we've seldom seen, and outside the borders of America there are thousands more. I lost my mother to the first impasse. I will not stand idly by and watch a whole continent suffer the same fate. All of this from Olvi Gwyneth, Head Archivist, Sid Lounge. The first impasse. Well, this is interesting because I thought their infection, that's the frickin' word, infection. This whole infection thing was not deadly, it was just removing magic ability. Is it deadly? Did I misunderstand? Paranormal viruses. No effects on the threat. Oh. It's deadly to species that depend on magic to survive. Ah, I suppose so. You're quite right. Well, darn. Okay. Yeah. Alright, and then it's a photo, like I was kind of saying. It looks like a police officer and a man in an army uniform, and then way back another guy, just looks like a delivery guy, checking out some trucks. There's like a Pepsi themed bus, and then the one that they're checking out is a big FedEx truck, and they've got blue surgical masks on, so there you go. And they're investigating the trucks, and it says underneath Assessment Team 713, and then in brackets and in quotations, they're called Paw Patrol. Those team agents, Johnson, Madison, and Crow Jr., left to right, undercover, as seen during a routine inspection at a New York exclusion zone checkpoint, which is like rapidly growing demographic. In that world, in this world, in both. Intriguing. Okay. I'm just fiddling with the keys to keep my hands busy, by the way. While all I do is just a little scroll. So, eep. Okay. But that's that photo. They're checking out the truck. And now we've got another vote. Another session. Oh boy. Got the logo again. 19th Emergency Special Session of the General Assembly. Why is it called the 19th Emergency Special Session when each one of them are different? Is it like each conundrum, each big overall problem is a number, and then all the separate underneath numbers is each of the sessions it is? I don't know. Anyway, we've got a proposal. We've got a vote that's 19022. Instead of, the 14, the other one, I don't know, the other one. Same session for the same issue. Really? Because, okay, same exact session would suggest they've all been sitting there making these votes for when to update things, which appears to be with bunch of time possibly in between. How long have they been sitting in the same session? Because what I'm thinking is that it's actually the 19th thing that's the thing that they pulled together, and then the 022 versus 014 versus da-da-da, those are each of the different times that they met about it. Red tape? Yeah, it's just the little specifics. 14, 17, 22. These different little votes. But anyway, okay. We've got new proposal, and it is fully quarantine the United States of America from the outside world in hopes of halting the spread of KTE 9817 blah 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 beyond the country's borders. Allow no egress or ingress into the country until the KTE 9817 da-da-da can be isolated and terminated. Thing is, they had pretty much already done that. It was just boats or no boats and a few flights, but now they're saying absolutely nobody at all. Oh, okie doke. All right. And yeah, okay, so that was the end of that proposal, and now it's just how they voted. Oh, his turtle boy sleeps. Are you sleepy? Aww. Go eat well. Council of 108. Oh boy, okay, big yawns. Alright, we have, hydrate please. We have, for the abstaining, 5 of them. We have, which is a 4.63%, and in yellow again. Then we have against, let's adjust this again. Hello, can I hear me? I can't really hear me. This is... I'm getting mildly annoyed. No, it's more and more annoyed with the fact that I can't really hear myself and thus can't tell what's going on. How is this? It's unfortunate. My ears are angry. This ear hurts because the little earbuds are bad. Okay. I'm giving up on the earbuds. I'll be able to hear what I sound like in my own head, and that's it. Darn. Ah! Is this a follow? What is this? Ah, it is. Hello, Stack Sama. Welcome in. Yes, you can hear me tonight. Have we begun the Raven Yawn count tonight? It's rarely officially counted. I know you guys can hear me. It's just that I can't hear me. Okay, so we've got a new follow. We got to get some dances. I'm going to go with this little guy. He's so happy dance. But welcome in, Stack Sama. Thank you for the follow. We just have a little tradition here of adding some little dances to anybody that's new. So if you have a dance emote, anybody, drop some dance emotes to welcome in and say hellos. But here we go. Alright. So we had the 5 against. We had, which was a 4.63% abstaining, not against. They're abstaining. And then 26 are against this, which is a 24.07%. I think that's our biggest vote against so far. But we have 71.3% still vote for this. So for the most part, they want this quarantine. And the motion is approved. Conclusion. In spite of pentagram attempts as halting the project, invoking the importance of the USA to the global economy as of 16/02/2049, so this is February 16th, 2049, according to this, the way they write their dates. The United States of America have officially been quarantined from the rest of the world. Barring coalition officials and other personnel assigned to KTE 9817, I don't say the whole name. All ingress and egress into the country has effectively been declared illegal and will remain so for the duration of the emergency. The United Church of Satan, in brackets scientist, together with the help of the external think tank Crenshaw Freedom Institute, has prepared a project to ensure the fluidity of international trade and the survival of the population of the United States. Coalition experts reached out to several of the most economically significant companies, extending them an offer of utilizing coalition apportation channels for the transportation of vital resources in and out of the country. In order to avoid a total economic collapse of the U.S., additional efforts suggested by external experts to heavily expand this network are currently being undertaken via immediate and concentrated cooperation with Charter Transportation of Marshall, Carter and Dark. See external file on the Carter Courier channel for further information. Good evening, Sylvanesty. I'm just having a minute. The bread is turning into brain as I read. Welcome into the freaking channel. Hello. Cholo Acosta? Is that what we say? Welcome in. We have a tradition for the dances. I'm going to go to my frog dance. I've been doing the other dances. Let's do some frog dance. We just drop a dance emote whenever someone joins us, so thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Let's get some dances. New little thing. And with that, we move on to the next file. A statement from the World Parahealth Organization delegate. Okay, that moved. A fruit fly is still alive and coming after me. I thought I killed you all. Uh-oh. I don't know where it went. It's like dive bombing my head. Flies. Okay. Statement from the World Parahealth Organization delegate. Here we go. The data is clear. In the last 3 days, we have detected 56 new cases of KTE 9817 blah 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 outside the borders of the United States of America. Druvtol. I don't know where that is, what that is, any of that. Let's click on it. What is it? What are you? Site 120. This is in the SCP. And it looks like a big, scary one. Oh gosh, this this article is ginormous. But okay, I have no idea what that place is, and I'm gonna just ignore it. Anyway, Druvtol. Anyway, or Druvtool. I don't know. There, Toronto, Sao Paulo, Havana, Lima, and Montreal have all been hit, with several further unconfirmed cases spotted in Tokyo, Shanghai, Beijing, Yurtek, I'm pretty sure, and Berlin. Needless to say, we have already quarantined all of the affected individuals alongside their families and friends, and we continue to urge other governments to establish proper protocols of their own, though admittedly the Druvtool delegation led by Sons of Fomet wasn't as warmly received as we had hoped. Okay. I don't know who they are. I don't know why we would know stuff about that. Anyway. It might look like the situation in other countries is under control, but that's just an illusion. In reality, the picture we've come to see is terribly worrying. We've properly taken care of the cases we know about, but if 56 infected people managed to slip past the border before we quarantined the USA, then thousands more that we don't know about yet could have done the same. Worst yet, thousands more can still do the same. We've been operating under the assumption that cutting off the USA from the rest of the world would also mean cutting off KTE 9817, blah blah blah. Once again, however, it seems our assumptions have been nothing if not wrong. But that isn't all. Even with the help of and funds available, our research is going very slowly. Without the full cooperation of Pentagram, a feat I'm sure by now we are all aware is never going to happen, we may not be able to understand KTE 9817 blah blah nature, KTE 917's nature in time. We therefore officially propose that we send out a call for help from national governments through Titans of Parascience to Vanguard. We need all hands on board if we are to begin. If we are to win. Raven, it's official. You have bread. Anyway, darn. We simply do not have enough people to effectively develop a proper solution to this emergency before it's too late. All from Olivier Serrano, Director General, World Parahealth Organization. And then underneath that, there is a photo of medical equipment and humanitarian aid sent by the Mana Charitable Foundation as received by coalition apportation experts in Washington, D.C. And it looks like there's some boxes or just signs, something, that say big stuff on them, MCF. And it's got a logo that's like one set of hands holding a bowl that pours, washing another smaller set of hands, maybe? I don't know. And there's a bunch of people around suits and other people in like a suit and the high-vis vest, or the other guy like a jumpsuit and high-vis vest, but everybody's wearing masks. And underneath that, got another vote. Dun-da-da, they vote again. 19th Emergency Special Session of the General Assembly proposal. Declare KTE 9817 blah blah as a global emergency and issue an official coalition statement regarding the situation to the whole world, urging governments worldwide to take proper preventative measures against the threat. Send cooperation requests to all parascientific organizations and national occult agencies in hopes of collaborating together in developing a cure for KTE 9817. They're wearing surgical masks. Classic COVID masks. Now we have the vote. What did the vote say? What did it say? It's the 19-027 vote, by the way. We have in the far side the fewest amount, 4 or 3.7% voting against. That's the losers this time? Wow. Then we have 6, 5.57% vote to abstain, and a whopping 98 or 90.74% voted for. So the vote summary is motion approved. Conclusion. Several world governments, including those of China, Germany, England, Japan, Canada, and Argentina, have officially declared national states of emergency, deploying wide-scale measures that aimed at preventing the spread of KTE 9817 blah blah inside their countries. In order to properly house the representatives of parascientific agencies that replied to the call for cooperation, an official council of 108-led World Parahealth Summit is being prepared. As of writing, it is scheduled to occur in 2 weeks. Further updates are pending. Okay, so now we've got a statement from the servants of the Silicon Nornir delegate, which is, I'm not sure what this is, but it sounds like Silicon Valley cult of some sort, but who knows? I hydrate. The Nornir have spoken. Their words herald Armageddon. If our approach to the KTE 9817 blah blah situation does not change soon, the goddesses promise only one future, one far worse than the one we prevented back in 2021. That was referencing the COVID. Okay. 78.6% of models simulated by current circumstances predict that by 13/04/2049, so last we checked in on them, it was February something in the teens. So only 2 months, less than 2 months since another vote happened. We have no idea when this was sent out, but they've got max 2 months. The entire end February, so it was a short month. Oh my gosh, they have less than 2 months. The entire nation of America, the entire nation of the United States of America, thank you very much, is how they should have worded that, because the entire nation of America is 2 freaking continents. Anyway, okay, chill, Raven. Will permanently lose its capability of performing thaumaturgy, rendering its societal infrastructure in an irreparable ruin. The remaining 21 or 3% aren't certainly any brighter. They say that though we may prevent the total thaumic collapse of America, more than half of its populace will still fall victim to the virus. Needless to say, we would have to count the bodies in the millions. Now, that irks me too when people just refer to the U.S. as America. It's like, I get it, especially for the folks that don't live there, but it's like, no, it's like, I get it when we say something like, America, fuck yeah, and stuff like that, or I am American, okay, but not when you say the entire nation of America. No, that's blatantly the bad. You give a little bit of room when it's vaguer, but that is just right on, nail on the head, no. Oh, nuriakea says, the virion doesn't kill regular humans, but it kills a lot of anomalous species, sapient or otherwise. Plus, in this world, anomalies have been deeply integrated into the global infrastructure, yay! Like the beaver dams that power entire states, or people hooked up in anomalous life supports. How are beaver dams magical? That just sounds like normal. Okay. People hooked up in anomalous life support systems. Oh, yeah, that would. Or the myriad of professions that have opened up following the acceptance of anomalies as part of normality. Magic beavers, I guess so. We don't even refer to ourselves as that. As Americans? Some people do. And you definitely say something like, I'm an American citizen. Otherwise, how? The nation of America. Oh, definitely never that. Definitely never that. But okay. So they're saying in the millions. The bodies would be in the millions. Funny, since the author of this article is Polish. No, it makes sense that they're Polish. Though technically, you should capitalize that P, because otherwise I'd say that the author is Polish. Like nail polish. Sorry. Okay. Shh. All right. All of you gathered before us need to understand this isn't just a blind guess. Some trick of mathematics conjured up from the void of the improbable. Because math is improbable. Math isn't just a... Okay, anyway. This is holy scripture, a live record of what will inevitably come to pass. Because, yeah, there's never been anybody that sees the future, and then because we saw the future, things change, and so it's not accurate. Or, someone that gives a... Okay, I'm just... Anyway, the point is... Anyway, okay, but these guys, they're from the cult of some sort, so they would be saying that Holy Scripture is the be-all, end-all. Anyway, a live record of what will inevitably come to pass if we do not immediately change our ways. This fate, a probability we cannot possibly ignore, but one we need to at all costs avoid. The Oracle would like a word from you. I understand that it is very serious, but it's just the way that they're like, math is bullshit, but we're definitely correct. It's like, okay, but that's just... Oh my gosh. Everybody believes what they want to believe. Please don't be shitty. Okay. Another concern that we need to remember is that the goddesses only spoke of America. Even they were unable to see what would happen to the outside world if the spread does not halt here and now. Their words concerned only one country, and they showed us an image of ruin. So who is to say what fate awaits the rest of the world if we fail to extinguish the nest of the plague before it is too late? There is only one solution we see, a total and merciless war against KTE 9817. You have already tried your reason, you diplomats and undersecretary generals. But you cannot reason with a threat such as this, cannot possibly administer an intentionally lower dose of panacea in hopes that it will halt the end that is inevitably coming for the magic of America. You tried your half measures when the first impasse came nearly 3 decades ago. Someone else said that was 10 years ago. What? Okay. Oh, they mean... Is impasse supposed to be the coat? Anyway. We implore you to learn your lesson while you still can. The times for diplomacy are over. It is time for action, immediate worldwide action. It is the opinion of the honored servants of the Silicon Nornir, endorsed by consensus 2 to 1 of the Nornir, that only one narrow way forward can guarantee the elimination of KTE 9817 blah blah blah, before it threatens the stability of the whole world. Panacea. I'm guessing it means medicine. The immediate declaration of our sword against the darkness, procedure pizzicato? What is that? Anyway, and that is the speaker to humans, servants of the Silicon Nornir. The impasse, SCP-65, is a multiversal decline in anomalous activity. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Next, we've got another photo, and then there's a vote that is pending, and then it says somewhere else a phone rings, which sounds a lot like we're opening up a whole nother world version of things. Oh no, but okay. Anyway, so this photo is a coalition experts as seen in preparation for the World Parahealth Summit in Geneva, Switzerland. And this is very clearly photos of somebody at another little convention during COVID, but anyway, it's everybody sat watching stuff, headphones on, masks on, screens and stuff, and bunches of papers to show things off. But it also looks like this guy has snacks next to him, which implies that he's gonna eat in this very crowded room, and water bottles and stuff. So anyway, but okay. Then we have the next vote, and it's pending. Okay. Masks on, yes. Not use surgical masks, but yes. Right, the proposal. Elevate the response level of KTE 9817 blah blah to 6 pizzicato, in brackets there, pizzicato, declaring its termination the primary objective of the entire coalition. Activate Procedure Pizzicato, officially authorizing global martial law and abandoning the third mission, protection, in brackets, in favor of the first mission, in brackets, survival. Seize temporary control of the United States of America and terminate KTE 9817 before it spreads worldwide. And this is all in gray. All the dots are gray, all 108. Pending 100%. Vote summary pending. Conclusion. Votes results unavailable. Global Council of 108 led World Parahealth Summit still pending conclusion. Then there's a gap. Nothing before somewhere else. A phone rings and I click. And there's another chunk to go. There's not a long, but it's another chunk to go. So, yeah, I think I'll be able to read that. Ooh, the next story is 8,000 dead rats. That's no fun. Anyway, let me scroll. Why is it not letting me? Oh, now it scrolled too much. Things are being weird. Thank you for hitting the snooze. Yes, we need it, but we'll be able to make it, I think. Okay, so there's quiet laughter when with the phone or whatever. There's quiet laughter, then the smell of smoke, and DC Alfine picks it up. Okay, the photo is looks like a woman in a sweater smoking, but it's all in black and white, and we can't see your eyes. I only say woman because it looks like a bob haircut, and I don't know. I think is woman. They said in the thing below, she could still feel the taste of her lips. She could feel the taste of her lips in every drop of nicotine, even all those decades later. Interesting. Oh, their gender is redacted. That's very interesting. Well, this photo here, vaguely referencing Alfine, says she could, so vaguely suggests she for pronouns. But anyway, shapeshifter is fun. I like it. Anyway, now we have high command records. The following transcript of a telephone conversation that occurred on 07/03/2049. Ooh, only 6 days, 1 week before the little deadline that those people gave. Anyway, between Undersecretary General D.C. Alfine and President Dan Crenshaw, conducted via the direct hotline, is strictly classified and available only to selected personnel of the High Command. Proliferation of the below file is strictly forbidden. We have the pentagram over the circle, but then with the laurels surrounding it, like the World Health Organization logo. Begin log. There's a brief silence, and the sound of Crenshaw clearing his throat. Crenshaw. What the hell is it that you think you're doing? Alfine chuckles. Alfine. Mr. President, I've been expecting you. I'm glad you didn't disappoint. Crenshaw. Yeah, very fucking funny. Pause. Listen, because I'll only say this once, get your dirty mage hands out of my office. This is my country, you hear that? The enactment of the pizzicato would be equivalent to a declaration of war, and then he's interrupted. Alfine's smile drops. Her tone is ice cold. Alfine, a war you would certainly lose, yes. And did I hear that right? Do you suddenly not want our support? I thought you liked the idea of dumping your dirty work on us. Crenshaw, woman, listen. Again interrupted. Alfine, no, you listen, boy. You came to my doorstep begging for help the second your little pet project got out of control. You thought we were still the weak coalition you saw after Celestia, slowly fading away in a world where the occult is the norm. You actually believed we would deal with you and Pentagram's little fuck-up in exchange for Uncle Sam's support? Don't make me laugh. Here's a hard pill for you to swallow. You are not the one pulling the strings here, Crenshaw. And then Alfine again, so I guess it's implying that it feels like Crenshaw should have spoken there, but he didn't. Whether you like it or not, you invited us in. You're lucky we haven't barged in ourselves the moment we sniffed trouble. Truth be told, we should have done that the second we saw the Carter money in your account. But now that we're here, you'll have to deal with us like a man. Crenshaw, you were called in to deal with an emergency. You were called in to do your job, not to occupy a sovereign nation, let alone execute pizzicato.
This is outside our agreement. Who do you think you are? Alfine, from the moment I heard your little whining over the phone 4 months ago, I knew this was going to be a mess. And once again, you haven't failed to disappoint. The pizzicato vote is a show of strength. You dimwit. Sorry. The pizzicato vote is a show of strength, you dimwit. One that worked perfectly. Looking at your reaction. Again, Alfine speaks with the break. Okay, so Crenshaw is just not being able to pull up words right now. America has thought for far too long that it can make fools out of us, just like you did back in 51. But here's the thing, you are not old Truman, and neither Stan Bow nor the Foundation are here to come and save your ass. Welcome to the world of realpolitik, boy. Crenshaw, how dare you talk to me like that? I should have let Bow take you out the second you told me I'm going to give a redacted word, but it's what Brit people call a cigarette. Not the full word, just the shortened one. I'm not saying it. And F you, Crenshaw. That's the F word I'm going to give you. Anyway, second, he told me like you, and then he's interrupted again. Alfine, call me that again, and I swear to you upon my honor that I will actually declare pizzicato and raise your country to the ground. You think you're still in control, Dan? Hoping my council will outvote me? Hoping there's still a chance you'll escape from this without handing your control over? Yes, ad incoming. Alfine says, well, let me tell you something. The council answers to me, not vice versa. Hold your hope all you want, but I swear to all that is holy that if you ever dare to question my authority again, I will personally come down to your little house in Washington. And then this time it says, there is a pause. So there's a big pause. Alfine, so have I made myself clear? Another pause. Crenshaw, you have no idea who you're dealing with. Alfine, and neither do you. End log. Perfect timing. Ad's about to start, so brace yourselves. An ad is going to start, and then this is when it's going to take like a whole minute before it says anything. It's going to try and happen, the ad, but it'll happen when it decides. But isn't that so intense? Alfine said, fuck you. Don't you mess with me. And then Crenshaw is still being a dumb little homophobe and misogynist, not taking the vague, genderless or genderful blob that Alfine is, seriously. And that's a him problem. 'Cause sounds like they're ready to rip your face off. There's the ad. I genuinely love these streams so much. I'm glad you do. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me right now, but I'm glad you do. Oh, goodness. Okay. Actor, player's name, Dice Alfine, gender, classified, title, Undersecretary General of the Global Occult Coalition. Nice. Literally from the 8,000 Dead Rats hub page. What is 8,000 Dead Rats anyway? No ad shall get to me. Oh, so you did hear me. Perfect. I like it. Okay. But that was it. That was the whole thing. Right before the ad went, I finished it just in time. Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? I felt badass that happened right as the timer was going off. But then of course there was a minute where it's like, ad is starting soon. Ad is starting soon. And it takes a full moment where it's like, yeah, we know it's starting. Are you gonna actually start? No? Okay, thanks. But alright. That was that one. There was nothing else planned because they're all kind of long. Everything's always so long. Do. That's gonna be very. How long are you? Let's see what you are. You could be perfect if you're short. Please be short. Everybody cross your fingers. Let it be a short one. It doesn't have to be super short, but just not super long. Oh, you're looking kind of long, friend. Darn. But that one would be very fun to do later. Oh, no, wait. Wait. Okay. For whatever reason, I can't see the... Oh, I guess I pulled the thingy over too far. I think that would be just a little too long for me to try and read right now. So that's a no. Darn. Do 8-2. Oh, if you're sure. Oh, no, don't go there. I didn't click that. Stop. No, it's now on your official list. That would be perfect. Is an SCP. What is that? Oh, right, that. I remember now. Okay. SCP 8200. Ooh. Doesn't have to be super short. Just has to be not too long. Oh, this looks lovely. This looks like there's plenty of time. Okay, yes. All right. Nobody has redeems on right now. So I'll just do a little kalimba. But hey, hit me with some redeems. And then we've got a short, SCP to read, thanks to nuriakea giving me a little short and sweet one. It's perfect. And it's not even technically on the list, but I will add it to the list and then tick it off immediately, because we did it. Here we go. Kalimba. Yes, that is what we will do. But I'm just futzing with things, changing that around. Okay. Okay, that's what it was. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I think the redeems are still... They're off? What? When did they get paused? Oh. They just didn't get fully unpaused. I could have swore I asked somebody to unpause all these. They didn't happen. Well then. Well, that one's been a while. And that one can stay right there. Beaded earrings, they don't actually... We'll pause that again. But the rest of these... Good to unpause. Yeah. No worries, Mask. I don't know what happened. Oh! Ow! 04? 04? Welcome and thank you for the follow. Let's hit you with our little dances. Dance. Welcome in. We're dropping some dancers. Whenever we've got a new friend following. And say the name's Whoops. No worries, man. It's all good. I'm gonna do the little kalimba now. Oh, wait. Now. You love the door dance. I like it a lot too. Okay. Let's do this. We do this. Okay. I messed it up. I'm gonna go again. Hold on. Never mind. One more try. Wow. Raven, are you well? Your brain is not... Yeah, we knew it was bread. Okay. No, we knew this. It's okay. We're gonna be nice to self. We're gonna be nice and try one more time. There we go. Woo.
Okay, now we do glass jar tappy taps. Glass jar, where did you go? You're so far away. Oh no. Okay. That was very close to the scissors dropping on the ground. Okay, glass jar time. Boop-a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. No, that's not it. That's it. Okay. Here comes glass jar. There was our glass tuppies. Okay. Singing frog. Welcome back to the singing frog, getting a lot of attentions. Come here, little wooden dude. Wooden dude. With your triangle toes. Here we go. Yes, the singing frog emote. And there he goes back. There we go. But that was our little singing frog, man. Let's read this story. There's not a bunch of time. It is a short and sweet, so that is good. But here we go. Thank you for the last second recommendation, nuriakea. We'll make sure these are both from you today. I think. Oh, adjust. All right, here we go. This says at the top, add Astra per aspera to the stars through hardship. So the SCP has got a funky little banner for this one. It was cute. Okay. SCP 8200. Item number SCP 8200, level 4 out of 8200. Class Keter.
And then it says, or level 4 out of 8200 extra solar. It says extra solar. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, you redeemed sniffs. Okay, we'll do sniffs after. I just started the next trigger. Or it's not trigger, it's a story. What happened? That's what I'm supposed to say. Okay. But anyway, disruption class, Amida. Now it says SCP-8200 and a photo that is SCP-8200. But the thing is, to me, it looks like... Well, I'm not sure what this is. It's either a black background with a bar of red and then a bar of interestingly kind of lit up blue across it. I guess I can see that. But really what I'm thinking is that it's a very dark nighttime and this is some water. For whatever reason, the water kind of looks red at the low end, the beach side, and then there's a big blue wave coming in. It looks like it's full of bioluminescent algae that's making it bright blue as the wave is coming near us. And the things that support that is that the top of the little red line, it very much looks like water that has the peaks kind of lit up with that same blue. But anyway, okay, I'm not sure what it is. And then we have... Oh, it is! It's the ocean. That's cool. Anyway, alright. Special containment procedures. 140 high-grade phantasmal dispersal arrays have been placed in low Earth orbit to impede SCP-8200's rate of amalgamation. Further containment measures are currently being investigated by the Department of Spectral Phenomena. Jeez, Raven, that was just not very good. Okay. All areas on Earth are perpetually under the influence of one or more ED-K leth events. And the footnote says EDK leth event, an event that removes all knowledge of one or more concepts within a specific region. Those affected are unable to engage with said concepts even after leaving the region. Interesting. Considering that's everywhere on Earth, at least one of those, examination of the anomaly must be carried out through unmanned exploratory drones. Interesting. Description. SCP-8200 is Earth's ocean. In the century following humanity's mass exodus from the planet, interesting, approximately 45 to 70% of SCP-8200 has transmuted into spectral matter. Spectral matter is another footnote here. Spectral matter, collective term for esoteric material associated with phantasmal manifestations. And then brackets, ectoplasm, howling oil, apparitional viscera, etc. The cause of this ongoing transformation has yet to be conclusively determined, so that glowing is supposed to be it's becoming ghosty or whatever. Interesting. Oh god, that one is less good. I don't like that. We'll get to that in a minute. It's another photo. Ooh. Anyway, okay. Now it's exploration log. Begin log. It looks like it's minutes. It's some sort of video exploring something. But anyway, at 00 to 301, unmanned exploratory drone Hermes 44 descends through Earth's lower atmosphere, passing through clouds. At 302, SCP-8200 enters view. It is irregularly luminous, being clearly visible in the night despite a lack of moonlight. Why is there a lack of moonlight? Let's just assume there's no moon. It's not visible that particular night. The opposite of a full moon. But anyway, let's hope that that's why, and they're not trying to say that in the future there's no moon at all, which is very messed up. But okay, anyway. 302 to 611, Hermes 42 continues to descend, moving towards an area of greater luminosity. At 612, Hermes 44 ceases its descent 1.5 meters above the anomaly. 612 to 1105, Hermes 44 hovers in place. SCP-8200 is unnaturally still. Numerous semi-transparent humanoid bodies are partially visible beneath its surface. What? The bodies are entangled in a singular mass, conjoined at various points. They writhe. 1106. Hermes 44 receives instructions to move closer to the anomaly. Are we sure that's a good idea? 1106 to 1112. Hermes 44 descends until it's 0.6 meters above SCP 8200. 1112 to 1117. Hermes 44 continues to hover. 1118 to 1121. A shiver appears to pass through the mass of bodies. 1122 to 1135. A hand begins to press up from within SCP 8200. It does not breach the surface, instead causing it to slightly bulge upward as though it were a flexible solid object. SCP SCP Brain is bred. 1135 to 1209. Additional hands begin pushing up at SCP-8200's surface, causing it to deform further. Ugh. And then at 1210, the surface breaks. Okay, so the hand has made its way through and immediately end the log. What the heck? Shake the world. If this was a hand cam, I'd be shaking the freaking camera. What the hell happened? Tell me. Why do you end it there? Dang it. Okay. Oh, okay. Little raven running away. That works. My model going small for a second. Bailey made it to the stream. Time to stay up all night. Oh, Violetta. I'm so sorry. We're going to be ending in like 20 minutes. Awkward, that. But we'll be here for a little bit longer. Yeah, sorry. Okay, now we've got, after that cliffhanger, another photo. And this one is messed up. I don't like it. I don't. So we've got instance of SCP-8200's influence on Earth's biosphere. It looks like it's supposed to be... Oh boy, I'm getting icky. It looks like it's supposed to be glaciers on land somewhere, and then I see the ocean, I think. But we've got a problem, boss. It looks like the glaciers are bleeding. There's a big red section, and it bleeds out into the ocean, turning the ocean red a little bit on the top like an oil spill, and gucky darkness on the land underneath the glacier. It looks scary. Oh, that's real? The glacier bleeding is fully real? Because at least it looks a bit photoshopped. That's a real thing that happens? That's not a real thing. You're trying to gaslight me again, aren't you, chat? On that note, I need to head to bed. Should have gone sooner, but I got caught up with some stuff. Trip is later this week, so I really need to stop being sleep deprived all the time. Go to bed! Get ready for trip! Oh my gosh, Cage's trip is already here. Wow, oh gosh. It's due to a high amount of iron in some glacial deposits. Oh! But would it bleed into the ocean all weird? Would it make the land dark? Would it look... It wouldn't look like this. Because this looks very photoshopped. Because there's a parts where it's shiny and slick. I feel like iron would look a little different. But it would look kind of like it's bleeding, I'm sure. That's probably where some of this got inspired from. But it looks so much worse. Yeah, it's a bit different probably. I could Google what the real one looks like. Let's do that. Let's what is... Glacier bleeding iron. Oh, wow. No. That is literally it. Okay, but some versions of it don't look like the thing is slick, and the other stuff looks very much like it is. So I don't know if that it's just that one photo is messed up. Yeah, it looks like it's consistently only one photo that looks so slick, and then the rest of it looks a bit more crunchy, I guess is the word. So I think that the one was photoshopped, and the rest of it is a bit closer to reality. Yeah, it's literally the one photo that looks slick and gross, and the other stuff looks like a rusty dirt. It's the same photo over and over again that looks like it's bleeding. So I call bullshit that it looks so slick and like it's blood. Okay, but it looks very similar. But wow, that is real. Dang. Thanks, Pudgy, for telling me the real. Post the real thing on Discord. Well, I seen it. But there were other real ones that look less. It's 100% icky. It does. But it's just the part where it touches the water looks so fake. And then there's parts where it's like, it looks faked. And then there are other versions of it that are like, oh no, that's real ground. That makes sense. But anyway, I got very distracted. Andy Bun Bun, welcome in. Thank you for follow. We have a new tradition here where we drop a little dance emotes to welcome you in. So thank you for joining Dancey Dance. Got distracted at the end of this story. We just got one little thing left. It's a little letter from someone at the bottom. So it says, in the last year of her life, my grandmother developed Alzheimer's disease. It progressed rapidly, chewing through her mind so quickly that I'm not sure she ever realized what was happening. A mercy, perhaps. I've seen many spirits over the course of my time with the Department of Spectral Phenomena. I have fought with blood-soaked poltergeists and property-bound house ghosts. I have felt my breath stolen by space-walking void wraiths and watched countless dead dissolve from our world into the next, but I have never felt a fear so intimate as I did the day my grandmother died. Her ghost could not remember what it was to be alive, could not even understand it. Oh, that's awful. I always assumed that the ghost didn't keep the, brain injury, but imagine if, oh, jeez, okay. A ghost is a memory, and a memory is a ghost. So, with so little of one, it was barely the other. Great gouges had been carved into its torso. Why? Torso, limbs, and head, leaving it to twist about on alien angles. It was more absence than woman, a hole in space dragging in light, a hungry ghost. That is very upsetting. I've been thinking about her more and more recently, the forgetting that destroyed her. I've been wondering what happens when a planet's ghosts are left behind. When all of memory unravels in a place, what happens to the things that haunt it? Do they grow mad? Do they grow ravenous? Do they seek comfort in the possession of a body? Do they turn on one another in cannibalistic fury, devouring their fellows just to feel whole for another moment? Do they grow vast? And when only one spirit remains, one planetary revenant with a hunger that could swallow stars, what happens then? I fear we are about to find out. From Director Salvador Novick. The end. Oh, so this person is kind of posing that because the ocean has turned into a spirit, because it's now spectral in some way, that it is the spirit growing ravenous and such. My wonder is, why would they grow ravenous? Why would they do that stuff to us, everything, just because the humans left? Why is that a ghost of a planet? But then again, I don't know why did the people leave? What is the part that did that? So I don't know. In my brain, the ghosts would all be like, oh yeah, it's ghost time. And then they wouldn't see humans as a reminder that, oh, we are just ghosts. They would just keep being ghosts, and they'd be like, oh yeah, this is just how that works. I'm a person. I'm alive. That's fine. But then they'd run into someone like an Alzheimer ghost, and I imagine that would be there like that. No, that's a ghost. Probably. I don't know. That's my theory. Anyway, it's a mess. That's awful. Maybe the power of observation. LeBonk. Wow, LeBonk has been so good lately, not doing the bonks, and then bonked. Blurred into a false sense of security. It was a trap. We should have known. But okay, that was SCP-8200. That was a nice one to suggest, nuriakea. Short, sweet. I don't know about sweet, but short. That was interesting, though. And now, so without humans to perceive the ghosts, they go feral. Oh! Some areas active perception. Yeah, I mean, The act of observation does change a lot of scientific things. Why wouldn't it change all the ghosts? It's fair. It's fair. But would they not be perceived by other ghosts at least? Did any animals stick around? Because could they be seen by the aminals? I don't know. Okay. But that is the end of the stories. And then I'm just gonna do sniffs, I guess, before we wrap up. Sniffers. Okay. Boo ba doo boo boo ba doo boo boo. Cha. Okay. Gotta give head pats to fix the bunks. Aww. Thank you, Violetta, offering the head pats to fix the bunks to mask. You could do a command head pats for mask. You know how to do that. The exclamation pats at mask. That would give good head pats. But okay, sniffs time. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Right. Reminder that I don't know what this sounds like, by the way, because I don't have my headphones in. Okay, there was your sniffs. A bit chaotic. Okay. Oh, that can go away. We'll wrap up for the stream. Thank you for giving the head pats, Fat. It's a little bit early, but I did want to get some stuff sorted out because ideas and the things. And now I'm forgetting what they were, so now I need to brain. Okay, come on, bread. We can do this. No, it can't. It's bread. It's fully bread right now. But I can try. What was I trying to do? What was I gonna do? Remember. Okay. You enjoy these so much. Thank you, Pudgy. Nothing can protect against the bonks. They're a true master. They come at any time. Yeah, it's pretty much raid time. Raid suggestion time for sure. But I'm going to try and not look at chat for about 10-15 seconds at least. Maybe 30 seconds so I can try and figure out what the heck was I thinking? What was I thinking? Okay, what was I trying to sort out? What was brain? Not that. Can't do that. No, it's gone. Think mode activate. Think mode failed. Red EXE is not operating. Cack. Cack. You only asked for one, but I know you usually do. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Hi, Andy Bun. I has no brain right now, and I was trying to think of what we were gonna do when we raided away. But now you are here, and 15 owls in a trench coat. I'm gonna go ahead and say we need to drop some little dances.
let's get some dances going. We have a new tradition for the people that follows. We go ahead and drop any dance emotes. Anything you guys want to drop, you can drop a dance emote. It's just a little celebrate for welcome in. But hello Raiders. Hello Andy Bun Bun. Welcome in. Thanks for giving the shout out. Yeah. I won't leave right away. I understand. A nice little ghost Pudgy. I'm not gonna run away just yet. I can't do that. I knew I was leaving early, but I can't leave early and abandon some raiders. So I'm gonna have to do something. I mean, come on. You know what I'm gonna do? I just like your name. Is very fun. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. No. Yeah, we ran out of SCP. If you have another, you know what? I can check for another real short one if we have any other real short ones, but I don't think we do. When I said the cack. Don't you dare, Pudgy. Not now. Not when I'm this bread. That one's gonna be long, I know it. Most of Nuriakea's suggestions are pretty long, but let's see if any of them are short. No! What have you done to me? You can't make me say hi to these new people and then rage puff. What? You can't do this. You unlurk, Nuriakea. I'm looking for another short one for us to read. But everything you got is always all the big conspiracy stories, the long stories. Brain is bread. It is bread. I can't do this. I can't do this today. I has no brain left. 5616. Oh, bless you, Nuriakea, for another quick. Let's see if this is good. Let's see. Will it be short? Will it be short? It does not look very short. It looks instead thick. 5416. Aha. I was like, I don't think this is going to work. Okay. We can do this. Oh, it's just a little statue. Thick. It was. And it wasn't just like long. All the words was like thick. It was just a bunch of words. No full. Thick. Yeah. What? 2 or 3? I don't know. Okay. We can do this. Okay. Now I'm go rage puff. We got it. Wait, not that one either? It looks manageable. It's not 6 minutes. Like, that would be best. But 5618. Oh, okay. Let's see what that one is. I feel like I have to do like all of the versions of these that you made me look up. I now officially have to check it out at some point. Okay. 5618. Real short. You got it. That one's real short. It's perfect. Let's go. Okay. All right. Ah. Yeah. And that. Boop. Okay. Here we go, new friends. Because you're here. Another story. By the way, I'm saying bread is my brain because when I have no brain, I just have bread.
And that's what we're working with right now. I don't have a brain. Okay, so we have 5618, SCP-5618, level 6 cosmic top secret. Ooh. Oh, right. No, wait. I was supposed to say hellos to the other people. Okay, scroll back. I got distracted. This is a mandatory. I has to do. Okay, anybody's in. That was the new. There was at least one of you. Okay. Kane XXI, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I'll drop some dancies in a second. Other people can drop dancies. And Livid Rocket 5170. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you. Okay, so our first dancies. And I'm going to give a second dancies. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate. Okay, here we go. If you stick around, you'll see what the heck of rage puffing is. It's a something. It's a weird one. Okay. Okay. Level 6 Cosmic Top Secret. Here we go. Containment class. Apollyon. Disruption class. Amida. Risk class. Critical. Everything is in red and scary. This is very scary, apparently. And then we've got a photo. Department of Temporal Anomalies. Okay. And their little logo is the photo, which is just like a T, but it's like half a pie written. It's kind of funny. And then the logo. Livid Rocket, what are you doing redeeming? I want to leave. But of course, okay. Okay. Special containment procedures. When SCP Raven, you seem hyper. I got hyper to try and read things quickly, and now you're making me think about it, and I'm slowing down. Oh, yes, all of those things. Nuriakea, exactly. Yeah. But okay, can I? You guys are ruining my poor brain. Ooh, 04, welcome. You say sorry. It's okay. My brain is everywhere. I don't have a brain. It's just bread and it's split a bunch of ways. I don't even have a full loaf. I just have crumb. It's just a crumb operating Raven right now. And I'm scared. Oh! Sorry, that was odd. I'm Raven, by the way. Call me Raven. Obsidian Reads is just like the channel name. And I'm a deer woman, which is not just that I'm a deer and a woman. It's a whole figure. If you want to try and find out about what, you can Google deer woman or deer lady, or you can find my YouTube and scroll way back to one of my older videos where I read the deer woman stories. I'm going to be rereading those eventually, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah. That's me. Okay. I can do this. Alright. Special containment procedures. When SCP-5618 is imminent, the O5 Council must review the following. We already have a rage-puffing pudgy-tater. What are you doing to me? How long am I gonna stay? No! Immediately, I need a mod to shut down all my frickin' redeems. It's a mandatory now. We've already got 2 rage-puffings. I'm gonna lose my mind. Rage puffing emote. It's not working right now in chat for whatever reason, but yeah. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I do need reminder. It would be good to finish a sentence though. Okay. Oh my god. It's page roughing. Is it? Oh my gosh, it is. That made me feel so much better. Pudgy, you don't even. Oh, but still. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is how page ruffling turned into rage puffing in the first place. Oh my gosh. Raven doesn't have brain and doesn't even have bread. Breathe, Raven. Oh yes. Thank you. I need that. Okay. I want to scream, but you guys, like, in my little chaos, I want to scream, but that would not do well on ASMR. No. Empty brain, small loaf, crumbs. It's crumbs. It's not a small loaf. It's crumbs. No shrimping. Probably just gonna have to happen right now, Lahonk, when you're reading. Oh, sorry. I should be reading. Thank you. I just am getting frazzled. Hold on 1 second. We are gonna scream, but you won't hear it. Don't worry. Okay, I'm back. It's all good. Okay, I'm not broken. It's fine. Okay, special containment procedures. When SCP 5618 is imminent, the O5 Council must review the following instructions and arrange for their dissemination. Focaccia brain. Okay. We've got 2 footnotes here for their dissemination. It's one, it says, and researcher Zorik must bear witness to the end. I don't know what that's about, and that sounds weird. I don't know what that means. And then footnote 2, it says, it's just another SCP file, Stephen. I'm reviewing your work now. We're publishing soon. From a different person. So the first one was SZ, second one was AF. I don't know what's going on there. That feels like they're having a fight in the footnotes. Anyway, okay. All staff must receive and review all instructions at or below their security clearance levels. Probably at and below their security clearance levels. But anyway, okay, so Foundation operations must otherwise continue as per usual whenever this is about to happen. Clearance level 0 instructions, with a footnote saying, make it clear that we're not actually sending the level 0 quote-unquote instructions, AF. And then it says no instructions. Because, yeah, they wouldn't get told nothing. Anyway, clearance level 1 through 3 instructions, footnote 4, takes an apocalypse for us to acknowledge that we're mostly in the same boat. So most everyone is in clearance 1 through 3. Most people are all operating under the same level. That's what that person is saying. You know. Yeah, they're all having their comments in the footnotes. It's so silly. Anyway, okay. Their little note is the Foundation is presently addressing a worldwide crisis necessitating the complete lockdown of all facilities. You are confined to your duty station and restricted to on-site communications. You must continue to perform your assigned duties, as these are necessary for the maintenance of our veil of secrecy and the continuation of life on Earth. All security clearance level 0 personnel are to be immediately terminated. What? And then the first footnote says, seems harsh. And the second footnote says, can't afford any last-minute ball fumbles. Okay, I agree with SZ. Seems pretty harsh. AF, I understand your point of view, but what the heck? If you like pina coladas, get caught not into yoga. If you have half a brain, in all caps, that felt very targeted, and that is rude, Pudgy. Rude. Andy Bun Bun, you are loving this. I'm glad you are. I'm concerned about my health. No, I just think my lack of brain right now is mildly concerning. Okay, the last sentence in that little instructions is, a psychological assessment team will visit you to determine your emotional and intellectual needs during this crisis. Probably a lot if you have any friends or family. I'm adding, if you have any friends or family that are level 0, because, ow! Wow, I got caught in the crossfire. I was targeted, but all of you got hit too. All brain has left. Oh no, there's just one crumb. Okay, clearance level 4 instructions, and our footnote fight here is make certain, underline certain, and italics, underline and italics, wow, make certain that this information only goes out to the site directors in O5, Stephen. It's instant panic in a packet from AF. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Okay. This one, it says, a Class CK reality altering event is imminent. Anomalies capable of persisting past a timeline collapse are to be decommissioned where possible, so everybody that could survive, kill them, in the SCP line. That's awful. A psychological assessment team will visit each staff member to determine their intellectual and emotional stability under these circumstances, and if necessary, terminate them. Hey, remember when we were worried that people were maybe going to feel a bit overwhelmed with the fact that a lot of people would be maybe, killed? Guess what? They're going to kill them if that happens. And then SC says, saw that twist coming. I like SC. You're my friend, Steven. I like you better than the others. Because I kind of hate the Foundation. If you didn't notice. Okay, the last sentence in that one is, evacuation to persistent alternate dimensions and timelines will begin shortly. Oh, God. Okay. Clearance level 5 plus instructions. Footnote says, integrate this into the special containment procedures proper. The file is already O5 eyes only, minus lucky you and lucky me from AF. Guess what's happening, Obsidian? My name is Raven. Before you read the description. The second you said that, my brain started trying to read it, so I'm going to scroll back above it. Okay. It's a reality-changing event. We're going somewhere. They're chatting. Why is my instant thought everybody's going to turn into cartoons and they think that that's a problem? I don't know. That was my instinct. Let's guess. Okay. The footnote was, it's already O5 only, so besides the two of us that are chatting in the footnotes, it's so silly that they're doing that. Anyway, make sure to make this instructions the part that's the thing in it. It says, a Class CK reality altering event is imminent. Evacuation to persistent alternate dimensions and timeline is barred by the multi-foundation. Oh, so you can actually leave. Darn. Okay, wow. Pact of 1981. As is the transfer of goods or information, the O5 Council is charged with the maintenance of order during this difficult transition. So they're killing off people, and they're telling the rest of them, you'll be moving to a different timeline, except that won't happen because it's illegal. Wow. Description. That is so funny. Okay, I'm going to go back. Okay. I clicked a link because I scrolled down. But anyway. Okay, description. SCP-5618 is the erasure of the alternate timeline we inhabit. Following a successful attempt to restore baseline reality via historical intervention. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it's when someone shows up, goes and kills Hitler, and then goes back to the time. What is the timeline where Hitler's dead? Well, now we got to get rid of the timeline that where Hitler did all the stuffs. So, we better delete all that. Yikes. Okay. So they're trying to say that like all the O5 get to go over to the place maybe, but then it says it's illegal for everybody to go over there. Only the... Wow, okay. Well then why destroy anything? Why not just let that timeline continue living? No? Question mark? What? Anyway, the footnotes 10 from our dude Steven says, yay us. Do we get to know how that happened? And then 11 from AF, not likely, but this is all about to disappear anyway, so... Oh, so it's about to happen. Well, fuck. Okay. Then we've got in red a little notice that says, Notice from the Foundation Department of Temporal Anomalies. This file is a placeholder not presently in use, a footholder says from AF. What's this notice still doing here? The file is going live today. Make absolutely, completely certain, again, italics and underlined and stuff whenever the da-da-da, you've removed this and our annotations before publishing from AF. Okay. This placeholder not presently in use. The containment class, disruption class, risk class, special containment procedures, and description are blank because the intended subject is theoretical. Timelines where it has existed have by definition already themselves ceased to exist or will shortly. All from Dr. Alice Forth, Director, DOTA, D-O-T-A. And then under that, in yellow, Notice from the Foundation Records and Information Security Administration. This file is undergoing revision to reflect changing circumstances. 13. From SE. Been a pleasure, Dr. Forth. And then 14. Goodbye, Stephen AF, which I guess is Dr. A. Forth. And SE would be Stephen something. Anyway, to determine whether a newer version is available, please activate the quote-unquote refresh file prompt located immediately beneath this notice. All from Maria Jones, Director of RAISA, R-A-I-S-A, all caps. And then refresh file button. I click. It load. And it say NA Level 0, Containment Class, NA, Disruption Class, NA, Risk Class, NA, all the little infographic stuffs, blank. Special Containment Procedures, NA, Description, NA, and then the red notice, the little red box. Notice from the Foundation Department of Temporal Anomalies. This file is a placeholder not presently in use. Footnote 1. I hope we never have to fill this thing out. SC. Footnote 2. If we do, it won't really be us. Not for long, anyway. AF. The Containment Class, Disruption Class, Risk Class, Special Containment Procedures, and Description are blank because the intended subject is theoretical. Timelines where it has existed have, by definition, already themselves ceased to exist or will shortly. Dr. Alice Forth, Director, Dota. DM. You ship them? Me too. They sound fun. Oh my goodness, though. That one was fun. I like this one. Okay, 5618. It is in my book. It has been read and been put in my book. But ooh. Okay. And now we've got the frickin' redeems. And I only do the... Oh, that was hydrates, right. I only do the groan about it because it starts with rage puffing. Which I love. Clip that to send to Flynn. Specifically just so Flynn Await knows how I feel about the rage puffing. Which I love. Okay, where is the bracelet gone? It is not often out. I have to go find it. Hold on. I know it's another redeem away, but where did it go? Where did it go? Here you are. Now do SCP-8898. It has no description, just conprox. Oh. Interesting. Why doesn't it have any description? That annoy me. But no, I won't read it right now. I've got your other ones that you told us to read kind of pulled out. So I'll keep them. They've got 5416 and 5616 tucked away to be added to the list, as well as the ones that we read in extra today, so that they're all at the ready. But okay, let's do some rage puffing, I guess. We were this close to getting through a stream without rage puffing, but here we are. It's pretty much every stream now, isn't it? Ugh. Rage. What's the V about? There we go, rage puffing. So basically what rage puffing is the sounds that a Karen makes when told to shut their face, or that they won't get what they want. Or just the sounds generally a Karen might make. Yeah, everybody ended since I left. Whoa, no rage puffing for a whole stream? Impossible. Basically, nowadays, yeah. How rage puffing began was that someone did what I kind of did, where they mixed up the letters, the first two letters, flipped them around, like saying Dear Jesus instead of, or Jeer Jesus instead of Dear Jesus. And so now instead of page ruffling, we have rage puffing. And so that's why we got Angie time. Yeah, let's go Angie time. So anybody that's new and is like, the fuck, this is what? And enjoy. Here we go. Someone weaponized dyslexia? Hey, it happens to mix up the word. Okay. but it's kind of fun, but it's also so draining sometimes. You gotta beef yourself up to be able to get angry, and then, oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, that was rage puffing. Some people call it the beatboxing. Some people call it the Karen. Some people say I'm short circuiting or something. But that's rage puffing. And that's why I had the little anger thingy at the thing. Hi, Rana. Welcome in. We're like 2 redeems away from leaving. So sorry for timing. And we shouldn't have been here in the first place. So, well, yeah. But hello. Welcome. I has no brain. I just look up to see that. So, yeah. And then all caps. All caps. Oh, sorry, Rana. I love that, though. I love it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, ads incoming? No. Snooze. Oh, good. We have 1 snooze. Okay. I think it'll be enough time for us to leave. Frickin' heck. Okay. We've stayed so long. Oh, gosh. Said we were out of snoozes. Oh, well then we got a new one just in time. Back to watching the VODs on YouTube. I go, well, you got a couple minutes. But then, yeah, VODs on YouTube. Okay, here's beaded bracelet. I'm gonna turn up the... No, I won't bother. Okay, here is beaded bracelet. There was beaded bracelet. What's Draven Kondraki? What is that? We got page ruffling before we wrap up. And then, we need the new raid target. Ah. Here we go. I'm gonna pull out books. Got a little book with stiff pages and a big fluffy book. Come here, books. Okay, we start with the little book. Here we go. Oh, frickin' Mike. Come on, we don't have much time. Mike, don't fight me. There we go. Maybe Craven Donaki? I don't know. Oh, Diva, that's exactly what I thought when Pudgy redeemed it. I was like, oh no, another Rage Puff? I was very upset. And then, nope, it was not Rage Puff. It was Page Fluff. So here we go. Okay, big fluffy book now. Here we go.
Okay, there was our page ruffling, and now it's time to frickin' go! Who is our raid target? Good friend, Fett. Ah, there we go for that. Little hunk is all cozy. I'm glad you're all cozy. Let's get our ending now. Bye bye. Last of my face. There. Thanks for watching. So, rip. I see somebody. I've got somebody. I think I'm gonna go for it. I want to raid into Annie Bell or Celesteely. Because Annie Bell is here. And Annie is drawing a Doro, and it looks cute. And we haven't gone over there, so I want to go. Okay, then we're going to go over to Annie Bell. So, yeah, let's get the raid messages, and then we'll go. My plan here, if you've got the emotes, copy raid 1. If you don't have the emotes, copy raid 2. Oh gosh, this is being tricky. Don't be tricky. We don't have time for tricky right now. My plan here, I'll be seeing you guys. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. I'll be back raiding same times, and then I'll be also up Wednesday, which I'm not usually doing anymore, but I will be because I missed Monday. So I hope to see you when you guys can join in, but if you can't join me, that's alright. I hope you have a good eep, have a good day, whatever your time zone is. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for raiding. Thank you for newbies that have joined us. And here we go. We raid. Okay, echo. No, Lahonk, don't play.